Coty, or Cotty, I'm sorry, butchering names all over the show here. Hey Dutch, I enjoy your podcast. My question is, what happened to tag teams? Went from having teams like the Legion of Doom, Steiner Brothers, Harlem Heat, etc., to now it's teams like Pretty Deadly and your favourite Pretty Deadly, and others. I just don't get it. When you watch wrestling, you want to look at the guy and say, yeah, he's a wrestler. I truly believe this guy could tear someone apart. The guys they have now just don't have that appeal and are not believable and looked as more of a joke. But on the last episode, we were talking about Samoa Joe, so I think he bucks the trend and is old school in that sense. But yeah, for the most part, you don't get teams and you don't get wrestlers like you used to.
Well, the wrestling business has changed, and I agree. I agree partially. What's his name? You couldn't say his name?
Cotty, or Coty. C-O-T-I.
Coty.
Okay.
Coty. Let me tell you something, Coty. If that is your real name. Wrestling has changed. See, when you look at the guys like Pretty Deadly, to me, they're like, I find them entertaining, but
I really don't
pretty
know.
deadly to kill your rating.
I don't really know. You said killer rating. I don't really know these NXT. I don't know these guys. Cause I remember Dutch on another interview. I can't remember what they were talking about, but he said they're more like pretty boring. I remember when he said that. Now I can't remember what video it was. It was a while back, but yeah, no, we got the one dude that looks like Triple H, and then the other dude, I don't know, that's pretty.
Things too. They don't look like wrestlers. They don't.
No. Yeah.
And sometimes.
Now.
What you're looking to do.
Now I say I'm going to cut him off so early. Some of the guys, he ain't new, but some of the guys, because I think Cesaro was my age. Cesaro looks like a wrestler. Or what do you call Claudio? Moxley looked like a wrestler. Kind of reminds me of kind of sort of Cactus Jack, kind of. Some of the new guys. They're not new, but I guess you could today's wrestler. I'm trying to think who else. What's his name? Miro, yeah. Miro looks rough. Yeah, so they're not all bad. We talking about guys. They talking about guys younger than them. I guess like maybe the Bucks or something like that. But again they had smaller guys back in the day, like 1-2-3 Kid, and 1-2-3 Kid was getting popular. He was something serious when he beat Razor, beat DiBiase, and then I think he beat Bam Bam Bigelow, right? Yeah. And he beat somebody else too. Who it was? Yeah. As far as because they talking about Michaels and Brett being small. Michaels Brett was almost 240, and I think Michaels was 225, and Pac was like, or 23 Kid, same person. He was like 200. So they had 30, 25, and 30 pounds on him. But he still was 23 Kids looked a lot smaller. Then you had guys. He got popular in the tag teams. Scott Taylor, but his partner was a little bit more. But Christopher was kind of built though. He was small, shorter, but he was kind of built. Brian Christopher. And then Scott Taylor was a little bit smaller. But yeah, they had smaller guys back then. But I know he's not like they have them now. Now guys look serious.
The creative team, you're looking to catch lightning in a bottle. Magic in a bottle. It's what you're looking to do. And you don't know what team is going to do what till you put them out there. So when Pretty Deadly goes out there, I think we'll see them split in about a year. They'll go their separate ways. I don't think they're going to draw any big ratings or anything like that. They're just there to fill up space, actually. And I think they work pretty good, and I think they're fairly entertaining. But selling a ticket, let me put it to you this way. If Pretty Deadly was in the main event of a local wrestling card in your town that presents wrestling, regularly, would you go buy a ticket to see Pretty Deadly?
Oh, shit.
No. But if Brock Lesnar was there,
there you go.
You might go see Brock Lesnar, Triple H, the Bloodline. You'll go see those guys.
What do you think about the Vince McMahon airport test? You've heard of it before.
What is it? Let me see.
Well, if somebody walks through an airport and turns heads, then they have a star quality.
Yeah, that's right. That is true. Because stardom is not bestowed. It's not given. It's just there. And he's right. When people walk through and people look at that guy and say, what the hell is he? Or what does he do? Of course, a lot of people with wrestlers, they know what you do. So there's a lot to being flamboyant. But if you're going to be flamboyant, you got to be flamboyant all the time. You can't be flamboyant on TV and all of a sudden walk through an airport with a pair of shorts on and, sports shoes. You just can't do that. You got to dress the part. Like I said, Randy Savage, when he walked through an airport, people noticed him. Like Andre walked through an airport, people noticed him because they had no choice.
Well, that's
Ric
Andre.
Flair, that lying bastard, when he walks through the airport,
how about that? Let me get that back. What did he say?
Ric Flair, that lying bastard. They'll notice him. Blonde hair and hey, he was on.
That old dirty dog, Ric Flair, boy.
A football game, a playoff game in Tampa here. I think last Monday night. Yeah, and he was like the guest host. I mean, he didn't call any play-by-play, but they interviewed him. They put him out there. He looked horrible. People wrote in, they said, what is wrong with him? They said, he looks like he's about ready to fall over. And he still has the energy, he still has the woo. But the people look at him and, they wonder if he's just going to drop over in the next week or so. I actually kind of, he didn't look good. So, but he's still a star, he really is. He said he's a star, think of him what you want. And he probably was one of the most recognizable wrestlers in the 70s and 80s that we've had.
It's not a good advertisement for his energy drink. It's like, here he is, the spokesman of the energy drink. He looks like he's about to keel over.
Yeah. That is not funny. I cannot believe you.
Yeah, come on. That's.
When are you going to do the taste test?
Come on.
Do they sell it in shops in your area?
No, I don't even know where it is. It's just woo, right? I'm gonna buy some.
I'll send it to you. If you can't, I don't know if it's like available everywhere or you have to special.
No, I'm sure it is. He's doing it on AEW. He's advertising it. Woo, the drink. I'll try it. They sell it here.
I'll send it. I'll send some to you. Next question, Mark.
How did I know you hadn't put something in there?
Oh, I won't be sending it to you from my address. It'll be direct from the manufacturer.
Oh,
because they don't sell it here. So.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Flair's got energy drink, huh? Though you gotta be careful with them drinks, though. Like I told you, I was watching. What was I? Oh, Kitchen Nightmares. Ramsey, the chef he was working with. This dude talking about where's my Red Bull, and they talking about he drinks about 5 of those a day. I don't know nobody's not supposed to drink that many of them things. That you'll be awake for a month. Know about that? Talking about where's my Red Bull. Know about that? Talking about drinking 5 of them. God, that's craziness, boy. Because they said which I never messed with that stuff. They said they last 5 hours. Which you're drinking 5 of them. 5 hours, you'll be up 50 hours. How about that? The hell are you doing?